In my previous video, I mentioned that OneCoin CEO, the OneCoin principal, that is Dr. Ruja Ignatova, was actually using the OneCoin funds to actually sponsor terrorist groups and actually terrorist actions. Now, a person called Harry Trent commented on that particular video, and he was saying that Bitcoin funds terrorism as well as drugs as much as cash money. And then he also said that that video was actually a fake video that was actually promoting propaganda to condemn OneCoin cryptocurrency. So this is my response to Mr. Harry. We all want to know why cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, was created in 2009. Actually, Bitcoin was created to create a decentralized system of payment that was actually non-existent at that particular time. So Bitcoin is 100% decentralized. The information with Bitcoin blockchain is actually 100% public and everybody can monitor. However, Bitcoin gives a 100% copyright to the person transacting with it. You can decide to send it to a terrorist, but then at the end of the day, you will be easily tracked of who you sent that money, and if that money was withdrawn to be used for any action, still it will be known. That is Bitcoin, 100% decentralized and 100% public. So anybody can actually know that the money from this Bitcoin wallet was actually transferred to this Bitcoin wallet, and this Bitcoin wallet actually removed that money into this bank or this bank, and this money was used to do this particular action. That is Bitcoin. It is 100% decentralized, and that is why it is very, very unique from other cryptocurrencies or from other from these fiat money. And this is the essence why it was actually created, because it wanted to create a decentralized free economy. So you cannot blame Bitcoin for being used to sponsor drugs or actually to sponsor terrorists, because that is why its adoption is very, very massively accepted. Just because cash is used to sponsor terrorists, the same way Bitcoin can also be used to sponsor terrorists, because it is a 100% money for the people. Now, after understanding why Bitcoin was created, let us look on why OneCoin was created. When OneCoin was actually being marketed to the population, they used to say that actually OneCoin is being created to actually displace Bitcoin. Because why? Bitcoin was the money that they claim that was actually used to sponsor terrorism and drugs and all those black market stuff. So they were actually creating OneCoin to be used instead of Bitcoin. So what happened next? They were creating a centralized blockchain that actually only the company and maybe the FBI would actually track, and actually the population would not track the OneCoin transactions. So that's the reason why they created OneCoin, to actually create a centralized cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is 100% decentralized. So the essence of OneCoin was actually to create a centralized cryptocurrency system that they would only track as a company, but not the population. But to me, I think actually money that is tracked by the population is much more good other than the money that is tracked by the company. What if the companies are actually being corrupted by authorities or by the gangsters? What would they happen? It means that the proof would actually be isolated, and they actually go with the wrong information given out to the authorities or actually to the media. So I think Bitcoin still wins if it is public and OneCoin centralized. It means that even a OneCoin person would actually send the money to the terrorist, but at the end of the day, the information would remain with what? With the company. So at the end of the day, Bitcoin wins and actually OneCoin loses. Now let us look on the issue of Dr. Ruja sponsoring terrorists. I didn't say that Dr. Ruja used OneCoin cryptocurrency to fund terrorists, because at the end of the day, OneCoin is not a cryptocurrency. OneCoin cannot be transacted as a cryptocurrency. But Dr. Ruja Ignatova is said to have used OneCoin generated funds, the fiat money, the euros, to actually fund the terrorist groups. Remember, her idea in the first place was against Bitcoin being used to fund terrorist groups. Now, this is the same person who is allegedly have sponsored terrorist groups using OneCoin generated funds. I want you to get me right. She didn't use OneCoin cryptocurrency fund, but she is said to have used OneCoin generated funds to actually fund terrorist groups in Afghanistan, in actually those specific countries where terrorism is much being exhibited. Okay, so when you look at a person who created a cryptocurrency to fight against funding terrorism, and she's the same person who is allegedly saying to have funded the terrorism, you can actually see things contradicting themselves. So I personally see that if Dr. Ruja Ignatova used the OneCoin generated funds to finance terrorist groups, she should actually be arrested. Actually, this is the work of the FBI to actually get her inside inside the what inside the bars. Okay, so I think this guy is statements that I'm using um, my YouTube channel to actually spread fake propaganda against OneCoin is actually wrong. Bitcoin can fund terrorism. Yes, it can actually fund terrorism, but remember, it is 100% decentralized. It is public. Cash is not public. OneCoin is not public. So it means that even if either of the three monetary things were actually monetary items were actually used to support terrorists, at the end of the day, Bitcoin is more transparent. So my name is Daniel Leinhardt. Please hit a like button if you like my content, and also subscribe if you like my videos. Peace for now, and let me see you very, very soon.